Hey guys, welcome to the channel here. So what we have going on is looks like it's going up right now. We have about a minute before it opens, and I'm gonna get out of this at this moment. Okay, I'm gonna get out right now. It's going down, and so I did lose about what $3-4 there because I did not exit at the top of this here wick. Exiting at the top of the wick, obviously pretty important to do. If you're if you're long and you're trying to get out at the top. I mean, like, duh, right? But yeah, you'd be surprised at how much temptation there is for me to hold it and to say, oh, it's just going to go higher, it's going to go higher. So I do everything I can not to live that, so to speak. So here we're going down. I'm going to sell. We only have one micro in here, okay, and it's 9:30. So if they're going down, they're going down, but we're at the bottom of the volume profile, so it might switch on me. And the reason I say that is because a little bit earlier we were already at the bottom of the bottom profile, like here and here. Okay, so I see in the recent past it was just going down. Now is it going to keep going down? This could literally range here for a minute or two or three, let's say 5 minutes, and then I'm just suffering. Okay, so we're up there, because in here I'm trying to get to the lower wick. Okay, I didn't remove out of the lower wick, and the question becomes, am I just going to hold it and then just lose as I go up? So yeah, so we have a lot of volatility up and down, up and down. So I'm going to just simply flatten this, right? Okay, well, I can think about flattening it. I'm looking to see where this was at, and we were mid-range, a third of the way up this candle here, and then I was saying, hey, I need to flatten that, and then get a better price to go down. But now it looks like it's going to go up. I still think it's going to go down, so I'm going to flatten here, and then I'm going to actually sell 3. Okay, so now I'm in the middle again, so it's still, I'm not able to get a good fill, is what it looks like, okay? Nevertheless, I'm going to just flatten this at $20 or so, okay? I'm guessing near 20. Alright, so now it proves itself that it's going to be going up, so I'm going to flatten this, and I'm actually going to do the following. I'm going to say 10, I'm going to buy. Okay? And then I'm going to flatten this right there at $83. Okay, did you see that? And now what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to 1, and I'm going to wait for this to see what it's going to do a little bit. Right now, the time is, what I'm looking at. Let me see where I'm at with this. Alright, so the time is 8:33. It shows that it's going up. I'm going to buy 1. And what we're going to do here, right, is because I was at the lower level here, okay, and I had I think it was 10 in, and we were at 83. It's because I'm down here, so I have a good probability of it going up a little more. If I would have held it, it would have went up to here. Not interested in holding it, because if I'm holding it, what will happen is you start into the psychology of it just simply whipping up and down, and you have big size on. So if you have big size on, your job is to get out. Okay, I'm going to flatten. In my opinion, this is me trading. Just simply get out as soon as you can. And so that's what I'm, trying to do. Okay, so now we're going down. It looks like I'm going to buy here, and the reason I'm doing that is because it looks like we're going up through. Here was the down, here's the low, right? And then it looks like it's trying to go up through. Okay, I'm flattening. I was trying to flatten at the top of the candle. And did I succeed at that? Kind of not, kind of yes. Okay. All right. So now what's happening is we're at this level here, and we're playing at the wicks between this level and this level with this volume profile. Okay. And then the question is it going to jump up through here? And the answer is it probably will. Okay. I'm actually going to. They're deciding what to do here. Okay. And I'm going to buy about right there, just one. And this is where I'm taking a probability that it's going to go up again. But what I'm doing is also wondering if they're just going to push it down. Okay, and so I'm ready to get out. Okay, this could be a loss here. See how that worked? And then the temptation here is let's just add more as we lose more. But the point is you shouldn't do that because we could just simply keep going down past this profile again. And then we're really, wishing we weren't. Okay, so we're looking like we're going to be going down a little more perhaps. So I'm just going to flatten out of this. But I'm holding it too. Like, let's say I'm going past this this wick. That's when I want to get out, okay? And if I do that, then I'm like $20 or $30, right? But then it could just go up there too. So I'm basically holding it between here and here, and I'm like, this is a time when I'm wondering what I want to do as I watch myself lose money, right? So we don't want to keep losing that money. But because it was here already at this high and it didn't quite approach it, I know it's going to approach it again. The question becomes, do I want to live through all of these, all of the stress of up and down, up and down? And it's like this. If I have to ask the question, the answer is no. Okay? So it's going to go up through here, and I just want to get out. All right. I'm up about $5 there. Okay? And so if you look at the last three candles here, it could be ranging. Now here it's showing that it wants to just simply go up. And then I wonder, does it really? We're playing kind of like now, this is a short volume profile here. We're really up for the day so far, for the most part, with a slight down at the opening here. And that tells me that maybe they're just going to push us back up again. Okay? So there's the up happening. Are they going to really go up? It's 8:36, so we're past the 10-minute candle coming up. I mean the 5-minute candle coming up. 8:30 was the 10-minute. Here we're at the 2 minutes into the 5-minute at 8:35, so it's 8:37. Okay? So yeah, so they're proving that it's going up. It looks like it might be up, coming up. And this, again, has too much wavering, but I entered. And I entered because it looks like it's going to maybe hold above this level here. On another platform with volume profile, basically we're in the middle and we're at the point of control here. Okay? And it looks like the bear bulls are taking over. Okay? Alright, I'm going to get out. There's another $8. Okay? So, if you're able to do this, right, and you collect $8 every, okay, so here we're going to buy again. It looks like it's just going to take off at least one more candle. But if you could do this 10 times at $8, that's $80. In a lot of areas, $80 is quite significant. Okay, I'm going to flatten it out because it could really turn around here. Okay, so I still think I collected about $4 or $5 there. Now this is where this could just take off through here and pass this volume profile, and it looks like based on this indicator here, we're going past the sell zone, so it looks like they're going to take off. So I'm going to buy one. The issue is they can easily whip this down, right? You can see how it's whipping back and forth. And then this is where I ultimately say things like, this is just where I'm done for the day, something like this. Because if it does take off, it's possible it'll just creep up, and I don't want to be part of that. It's possible it'll rip downward and go here, and I'm not going to recover if I have any kind of size on. So this is the area of like I'm wondering. And this is where I am going to put 5 on. And this is my last move here, basically. I'm just going to hold that there like that and then see how this goes. Okay? You know, as soon as it goes up, I'm out. And then because I'm putting 5 on, you know, I'm saying to myself that mentally I'm getting comfortable, right? And that's when I should put the brakes on. I'm getting comfortable starting to put size on, and that's an error, okay? Because it's going to whip one way or the other at some point, and then we're going to be wishing we weren't in, okay? So if it gets close to that, I might just get out if it gets close to the top of this, even though I'm not up. And the reason for that is because it's not showing that it's, you know, been going up here at this very moment. Also, if it goes down, I might just rebuy here. I'm going to flatten. So soon, and I'm positive I'm going to make up for this, right? So when I get up above 130 or thereabout, I'm going to flatten. All right, that's it. Okay. So you saw that $337 or thereabout with this 20. I'm not saying that's the way you should trade with it, but you know it took off at this point, and officially, right? Even though I'm putting 1 in here, mentally my attitude is I am done for the day, and that's it. Okay. Why am I still trading? It's because I'm working out my issues of trading and saying I'm not going to put any more size on. I'm done. Whether this goes up or down, I'm finished. Okay, and we can talk, but you're not. But my goal is for you not to see me trade. Okay, that's just it. Just gets to be stupid once you start chasing this up and down, up and down. All right. So there's that. And even if you do trade, it's like if you trade more than 1, you got to get out. This is another time when you have to keep fighting this idea. At least I don't know about you, but me, I'm fighting the idea that it's going to be endless up, right? I know logically it's not endlessly going to keep going up. That's just the way it works. But there's a strong move up. The time right now is 8:41. So we're going to end up probably, you know, with buyers coming in, and they came in at 8:40. You know, are they going to maintain this momentum upward? We don't know if they're going to maintain this momentum upward, and that's the it's the lie you're telling yourself that you think is truth. It's just going to keep going up. It's going to keep going up. Oh, I'm going to be fine. It's going to keep going up. And here's the cool thing: you got to focus on it's 1 micro. Up or down, you're just done. Okay? Up or down, you're just done with just 1 micro, whether you keep losing or not. But the point is, if you see yourself lose two times or so, 3 times in a row, you know what? What are you doing with yourself? Now here, I'm saying to myself, I'm going to do 2 here, right? I'm going to do 3, right? Because I'm sure that this candle is going to go up to here again. Okay? And see, this is the folly of my thinking. So if you weren't listening, it was get out once you got past there. Because now, you know, it's 26 down, 30 down, 55, 65 down, right? And you could literally start buying this downward over and over again and be on the wrong side, okay? So I'm going to flatten here. This is where the candle switches. It wasn't here. Okay, am I wrong? You know, we're going to find out. How wrong am I? You know? So it's trying, but you know what? It's not going to hold, is it? I'm going to reverse here. So basically, I'm in the trap right now. Okay? So it's 8:44. So we reverse a couple times here. We're going to be Okay, I'm reversing. All right. So I am reversing there. So I already lost probably that $300. Okay. So here's a second opportunity for us to remake that, $300 up perhaps, or a portion of it. And will that happen? You know. So we got 20 seconds to 8:45. I'm going to get out at 125 there. Okay, now I'm just going to stare at this, right? Now, when I look at this here, profit and loss, okay, we're only up $7 for the day at this point, unfortunately, right? This is where then I can say, hey, I'm going to screw up, right? And I'm trying not to screw up, but that's the way of the world. Because that's called me learning, you know? Okay, so it's just in the middle here. Okay, we're up 71 there. Because we're at the top, I'm just going to put one in. And so I am running also a strategy off to the side here. And it doesn't tell me to exactly enter, but within the last 3 it did. But not at this particular candle I'm on now. I'm going to do 10 here. So it's 8:46. And I really don't know if it's going to go up or down here, okay? It looks like it might go down. But it could pop up out of this volume profile. And if it does that, then we're looking much better. Okay, so we did pop up out of the volume profile. Okay, back to 1. All right, looking at the portfolio now at this point. And, we're up $200 almost. Okay. So, our balance of power is up, our positive positive volume is up, our tricks is going down, right? We got accumulation distribution is moving upward, okay? So that's all positive events that are happening at this point, and it doesn't mean it's going to hold, because then when they rip it down with just one sudden movement, like at let's say at 850 to 851, you can kiss it all goodbye. Okay, and then you can wish all you want. So here we're doing this slow creep up, it looks like, and it's not going to hold, obviously. Okay, so this is where I should really just say, like, you get these opportunities to correct your behavior when it's early enough in the market. And then what happens is it'll take it back later, okay? And the reason it takes it back later is because now you're in the market and you have the thinking of the past and not of the present. In the present, right now, we're just hovering. And in the future, we're going to either be going up or down. When it goes down and you were biased long, you're going to lose a chunk of your money or all of your account, okay? And you're trying to avoid that. So what you're trying to do is keep in mind that you're staring at this, but you're looking at the future over here in your head, and you're saying, hey, this is going to just drop here, or it's going to go up here. If it drops, then over here is when I should maybe just be quitting, okay? Especially since, you're looking at time here. It's like 8:49 with 1 second left, right? So I'm going to flatten this, because it looks like they're going down with it at 8:49.09, and we're just stuck in a range here, Okay, so earlier I was saying if you can just collect like $10, do it 10 times, that's $100, right? Well, the same thing happens is you can gain it all or lose it all just because you you put size on, and then it happens all at once, and then you're wishing you didn't do it, and that's just the nature of it, right? So it looks like this is going to go up, right? And then I'm saying, oh, well, this is where the great lie could happen, right? But I'm going to put 10 here, and I'm going to buy, okay? So it's 49 and 10 more seconds. Okay, so see, they're already reversing it, right? I mean, they're changing it. And so really, the right move here is just to get out. Okay, they already switched the candle, so I'm going to reverse this, okay? And then here, now, as an example of me just chasing the market, right? So we're going to go down at least one more time, I guess. Okay, we flattened at 150. Okay, so here's what I'm doing here right now. Let's see where we're at. Again, it was an opportunity for me to change my behavior. Okay, so all that's happening here is you just keep getting these opportunities to change your behavior. Okay, so we're at 36, right? Okay, now is this just going to drop? So I'm going to say buy here. How wrong can I be? Pretty wrong, right? Okay, so they're ranging again. That's a bad. Okay, they're not ranging at that moment. That's good. Okay, so we're up now 72. And here's the thing, right? We could be thinking things like, oh, we're going to get back to where we were, right? So we're up $72. Remember we used to be up 130 some? That's great, okay? But the point is, we're not there now. Okay, I'm just buying one here because we could literally be this could be a turning point to the other side. Okay, it doesn't seem like it is. And here we're tempted to put more size on. I'm getting out because the wick was going down. We are at the top of the wick and it's starting to go down. But this is where the change can happen pretty quickly. They can always happen quickly, but so I'm going to run my strategy again. I'm going to see if I'm going to put 2 in here, maybe 4. I'm going to put 4 in there, but I need to flatten right away. Oh God! So I'm at the top here. Okay, so it didn't happen. So what I'm wondering is if this is going to go up through here. So the strategy did print, but it printed like 6 candles ago, which is a bad sign for me. Okay? Because it really means if it showed 2 before that. Alright? So here, this is going up past this. That's great. We're going to have to flatten that. I missed a look at this. I was looking at my strategy instead of looking at this candle. So I missed this, this push upward. I flattened. I'm going to do 10, and I'm going to actually sell here, right? Should I sell here? But what I'm doing here is I'm preparing for this move that's going to happen. Okay? I'm going to buy here. All right? And then I'm going to try and hold this through the down that's going to happen and the up. That's, and then get it at the up. Now, if this just goes up, that's great, but I think it's going to go down one more before it goes up. And we're at like 8:54, so we're going to hit a 5-minute candle here. Alright, I want to just get out here. It looks like it's going to range. I mean, it could pop. Okay, it's popping the other way. Ooh, not good. Alright, I'm going to reverse this, I think. I might be ready to reverse this again. $8.55 and 48. Alright, I'm reversing this. And I'm actually going to buy 10 and 10 more. Okay, so now I'm going to flatten this. It didn't take off. Nevertheless, we'll wait till this goes up again, hopefully. See, now I'm working with hope. It means I should just get out, right? Okay. So we're flattening out, all right? Putting one in, we're going to buy one. Now, in the meantime, right, what is this? This is the opportunity for us to get out. Okay, we're up $44 at this point, right? Have I been proven that I'm going to be above this anymore? Maybe not, right? But it looks like it's going to take off. Okay, so we're going to find out. And then I just want to get out and be done with this. If this can just go up one more time, right? That's famous words we could use. If it could just go up once more, you'll just be fine. So what I'm looking to do, right, is, I'm trying not to force myself on the market and what I want, but guess what? That means that's what I'm trying to do. So, I'm doing the wrong thing probably. Nevertheless, I think I'm going to succeed with one here. God, I hope so. And then I'm going to get out. Alright, so here's this opportunity to flatten when this goes hopefully up through here. Alright, so there's 177, and you know what? How many more times can you make this decision? We're up $183 for the day, and guess what we should call that? We should call it done, buddy. No, seriously, it should be called done. But I'm going to put one more in because it looks like we're breaking up through here, and I'm waiting for this to form another volume profile level here, or to hit on another indicator my out. Okay. And why do we care about $1, right? Well, we should care about that $1 to $2 to $5, whatever it is we're trying to do here. I'm going to buy there, and now I'm going to flatten this out as soon as it's up, and then I'm going to call it done. I might be too late. This might just drop, and then I'm going to lose a chunk of change. But it's kind of close that it might go up above. Okay. But then I let it just sit there, which is dumb. As soon as it goes up through there, if I'm not committed to just getting out, I shouldn't have entered. So if I'm lucky, this will go up one more time, pass through there, and then I'm going to get out. If it goes past the other way, like halfway through, I got to get out. Here, get out. Here, get out. Okay. I tried to get out with that $5 loss there. I bought 2. So we're going up past the, this is the part where it could just go down, then you're trying to recover, and you're never going to recover as it flips downward. I'm going to flatten here. And this is where I'm going to put 20 in and buy, and then hopefully we're going to look good. I'm looking for the reverse here. And that'll be it. Because I am at the point where this thing is just going to flip. It's 10 o'clock, It's 10 o'clock. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to get screwed coming up. Alright. So it broke out. There's $326 or thereabout, I guess. And the thing is, I want to know how far I am from the top. Okay, we're up $354. Now, how dare I lose this, right? Okay, so it took off at 10 o'clock. This is the 10 o'clock it's taking off. We're at 10:01. And I only have 2 in because we already did the move, okay? The move was this, okay? Anything else here is just gravy, or it's not. And that's the issue. You keep thinking like you're just going to ride this trend upward with no repercussions of like mentally trying to deal with drawdown, even though it's a small amount of drawdown. It happened once, it'll happen again, okay? After the 10 o'clock. So I'm buying that, and then if it drops, it drops. Then I'll just flatten again, but here it's going to go up, I assume. Okay, flatten, okay? So there's another $134. It only shows 393, but guess what? Come on. Here's the main thing, and I hope I can remember to say this every time, right? For every $100, like if you're up $100, and you do it for 20 days, right? That I believe is $20,000 a year. Am I right to say that? Like you got $100, right? That's $2,000 a month. 2,000 times 12, right? It's like what is that? 48,000. So I'm going to calculate that out over here, okay? Check this out, right? So if you're up, right, $400. Let's just say 100, okay? And you multiply that by, let's say a calculator. I'm going to go to my calculator. So I say try to do this on your own, okay? You know, 100 times 20 is 2,000, right? Okay? And then times 12, right? That's, oh yeah, that's what it is. That's 24,000 a year, okay? So if you're just $100, right, that's an extra $24,000 a year. So hey, it's like saying free money, right? So if you're at 400, well, that's like, what is that, 96,000, all but 100,000 a year. You know, if you're at 400 a day up, live with that and be done with it, you know? because you got to be in this for the long term. And as this grows, this account, what will happen is your account will become one where you can then still maintain the risk level, but do it with minis at that point. And then it just grows and grows and grows, supposedly, until you run across this mental anguish that you sometimes experience, and at least I know I do. See how this has been going up through here, and that anguish is such that so the 5-minute candle, it looks like it's going to go up. Is it really worth it just to do one? What does this one candle cause me to do? It causes me to start oversizing if I don't behave properly. So I'm trying everything I can not to oversize anymore. Why is that? So I'm going to sell here, right? Get out of this, right? And I'm going to buy 2 here, because it's been proven that it's been going up, right? It's a real opportunity for this to, it's 905. They're trying to take it down here, and then they're going to reverse it back up, is my assumption. But at some point they're just going to drop it, and if you have any big size, you end up with just suffering. Okay, so I'm going to flatten here. Okay, because they're probably ranging here. Okay, so what else is there to say? Pretty much done, right? So this is what this account looks like at this moment. Will this account look like this tomorrow? We'll find out, and we'll go from there. Okay? All right. Talk to y'all later.